When it came to planning our transport for our filming day, we felt that we were very well organised. This was due to the fact that we had already looked at underground times, we'd already looked at different routes, and this meant that we were on location at, quite quickly, which meant that we weren't wasting time for filming.
When it came to equipment, we discussed what we needed about 2 weeks in advance and collected all the equipment that was suitable for it and to make sure that it all worked correctly.
When it came to props, we didn't really have any props that we used, so this wasn't really much of an organisational problem. And then when it came to costumes, we felt that we were once again quite organised with this due to the fact that we had already planned our costumes about 3 weeks in advance, which meant that we were able to then produce a developed sort of image of it, which we could then give to our actor so that they could sort out what they were wearing, and then this meant that on the day everyone was well equipped, organised and suitable for what we wanted.
With actors as well, we struggled at first to find someone that we all knew and got along with well, and that we knew would be reliable but also fitted the role that we wanted them to be. In the end, we went with someone who we go to school with, who we know very well and who fits the role the way we wanted about a week in advance, so they were ready as well for the shoot. When it came to lighting on location, we decided that we didn't need any artificial lighting and that we'd stick to the sunlight and use natural light. This gave us a more realistic feel to our shoot, and it also allowed us to be able to use colour correction and special effects in the way that we wanted to enhance our video ourselves.
Also, when it came to the public on location, we did want a lot of the public there to make it like more exciting, more sort of natural, because that's what you'd see in London day to day. But we didn't want the public to be looking at us in a way as what they're doing, because we didn't want people to think that we were filming, so it would sort of give it an unprofessional look. Therefore, when it did come to filming different shots, we felt that it would be good to sort of follow the public. This was so that we had the back, that we did have some people, but we were hidden, which meant that we didn't have full focus of everyone's eyes upon us, which we felt, just it make it more professional in general, really.
With weather, we checked about a week in advance from when we had decided that we'd go to London and shoot, because we didn't want it to be raining due to our high-tech equipment that isn't waterproof. We didn't want to damage anything, as well as it being too bright. The light took away from the ability to edit the shots ourselves through colour grading again.
The fact about doing shooting in London as well helped to enhance our shoot due to the fact there were loads of different levels of heights, which meant we could get higher and do aerial shots, or we could go lower, we could get over bridges. So it was just it helped to enhance the different sort of shot types, which makes it more exciting overall. We felt overall that our directing of our shoot was very successful due to the fact that we employed our storyboard throughout. This meant that we knew exactly where we wanted our actor, where we wanted the camera positioned, what shot we wanted it to be. So overall it was quicker, but it was more stable because we knew everything that was going to be going on and happening. And also by the director knowing exactly what was going to happen as well, it meant that our actor was fully prepared, and this just helped generally overall.
When it came to rehearsing each shot, we went through with our actor multiple times before we took what we believed to be the final shot, to make sure he had a clear understanding of what we wanted each shot to look like. Then after we got the shot that we believed was the final one, we reviewed it as a group, and if there was anything that we didn't like or wanted to change, we discussed that and then reshot.
One of our main difficulties we felt on shooting day was the fact that multiple of our shots were tracking shots, which meant we were obviously going to be following our actor. For this, we didn't have a dolly due to the fact that the floor was uneven, which meant that it would be shaky anyway, so we had to use a handheld camera. But due to the fact obviously we're just holding it in our hand, it's obviously going to be wobbly. So for next time we shoot, we've decided that we're going to use a stabiliser with weights either side just to help balance it out, which means that the weight's balanced out, which means that it should be more stable and have a more professional look overall.
Another difficulty we found was that as our video required many different shots and many shorter shots to increase the excitement within the video, we needed more than just one day out in London, as we found that we were limited with our time. So we need to go back up to London to shoot again, but this involves us having to make sure we have the weather as close as possible, as well as our actor, and how they look, so you can keep continuity as close as possible, otherwise it will ruin the effect of the video.